Hello, my beautiful Leos. Welcome to your general reading for February 2020. Leos, I know it's been a minute since I've been on YouTube. I've been dealing with all these energetic shifts happening in the cosmos and trying to integrate it all, honestly, has not been the easiest thing, and it never should be, right? So Leo, I wanted you to know that I am offering personal readings. I caught up with all my recent ones. So if you want a personal reading recording, just click on the link below. My website, M Intuition Tarot, will direct you to a link, a form. You can also donate if you want a small mini reading. You want an answer to a question that's very fast, you can send me a donation, an amount of your choice, and you can email me and send me the donation directly to my PayPal. And also, if you are into crystals, I came out with my bracelet. If you're new to my channel, please do check that out. The Calling in Your Person bracelet that I'm wearing here, which is really was created for helping us channel those energies to create space and to help us move into alignment with a person that is in our vibrational frequency. So please do check that out. My bracelets are always made with top grade crystals. So yeah, they're the more expensive ones just because the crystals are more refined and more clear. It's the best quality. I never, I'm always for the best of the best. So please do check that out. If you're in the Montreal area, just contact me directly. There's no need for shipping. You can probably just pick it up somewhere. We can meet up and I can deliver it straight to you. So yeah, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. All my information's in the description box. I usually am able to post a daily reading, a daily message on my stories, so you can check that out for daily inspiration. What else did I want to tell you guys? Yeah, if you don't know your moon, rising, and Venus signs, please do check out the link below where you can provide your birth date, your time of birth, to check out, what the signs, what other signs are a part of you, because you're not just your sun sign. There's so many other facets to you, right? So if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for tuning in, and let's get right into it. So February 2020, guys, we just finished 3 major lunar cycles, okay? Before 2020, we had a major eclipse, full moon, lunar eclipse. I believe it was in Capricorn, or was it a new moon? My goodness, it's been new moon, full moon, new moon, full moon. And we had 2 eclipses back to back. And then we had the Saturn and Pluto conjunction that brought in a lot of heavy hitting energy. So a lot of transformation and healing is being triggered in a part of your life. It's going to be different for everybody. Then we just finished off the last new moon in Aquarius, which was not easy for me specifically. So yeah, there's a lot of energetic shifts that are going to continue happening, and it's how you react to these shifts. Now, energetic shifts happen in the cosmos, right? It's not to make you suffer because you deserve suffering. That's you're going to have to stop putting yourself in a victim-like mentality. Things happen to us so that we can, things fall apart so we can rebuild it back together again. And maybe the person, the place, the thing, the job, whatever you got going is not laying on a solid foundation to begin with. So take these, these difficult circumstances as messages, as signs from the universe, from your spirit team that are trying to lead you back onto the path that you were destined to, the path that you signed up for. So February 2020, starting off the month with a Mercury retrograde. So it means a lot of going back and reviewing. We're not starting anything new in Mercury retrograde. We're not buying anything when it comes to technology. Avoid buying cars, things that are, technological, anything that has to do with communication technology. Everything gets slowed down. Make sure to back up your, your work on your USB, on a, what's the word? on a network or something that where you know if you lose it, you always have it. So it's a lot of this reassessing, reviewing, resaving. It's maybe the past comes back to haunt you, someone from your past that you've never imagined, and it's all really happening for your highest good so that you can take what comes and understand and address the issues and see what it is that you need to heal from that. It's all about healing. It's all about the inner work. So let's get to it. The spread that I created, I create new spreads every month. As you know, I'm an Aries, so I can't keep it the same every month. I need new energies. The spread that I created for February, guys, is really based on the overall energies. Here we're going to start with your energy, and then the energy of the person, the place, the job, the thing, the circumstance. It could even be the energies that you're living. It's like you against you. Okay, so take the messages as they resonate. Let's begin with that. We're using the Wisdom of the Oracle card deck. Now, this is a complex deck of cards, so do not purchase it if you're just starting to read Oracle cards. I will be looking into the guidebook to guide me, right? Because these messages are not as clear-cut as other Oracle cards. But I will be tuning into the energy of it and the illustration. So let's get right into it, Leo. Oh, as I say that, Leo, it's like they're just telling me to breathe. Okay. I feel like a lot of you are a little bit anxious in the month of February, or it has already begun in the month of January, leading up to February. This is all about you getting grounded. So what does it mean to get grounded? It means to get out of our head and into our bodies. How do we get grounded? By breathing, by using the breath work. Breathing, letting go, surrendering, being in a state of release, surrender. There's a lot of anxiety in the air with that new moon squaring Uranus. There's a lot of unexpected events, turn of events. It's bringing in unexpected information, unexpected people, and it's creating this tension, this stress, this frustration. So you are being called to really sit with yourself in the month of February. Some of you are probably retreating and maybe healing from something. Maybe you were sick. So it's really telling me that February, they're going to be forcing you to really go within. You see how there's a face on her chest? Well, that's the higher self within you. Okay? So really connecting with yourself this month is so important. Really getting in tune with your body and how you're feeling. If you don't feel good about someone or something, then really trust that, because that is your intuition, and your intuition never lies. So really getting in tune with how you're feeling this month is super important, I'm feeling. Now, the person or the thing or the circumstance or the situation that's being brought to your attention here in the month of February, it says flexible on the card. And you see how this person is completely flexible. And why do I get this feeling that you're going to need this energy that's coming towards you is going to test your capacity to be open and flexible to whatever comes. It's really testing energy, and I am feeling it, because at the beginning I did feel like I needed to take a breath, and I am getting your energy here. So, and then I did get a third card. So it's making me feel like a lot of you need to, you see how to the sea, there's a lot of water here. Water speaks of emotions, but the water is telling me you need to clear out energies that have been absorbed by your body. Okay, it's mind, body, and soul. We're trying to get realigned here. So if we're too much in our head, too much in the mind, well, then it creates a disconnect between the soul and the body. So that's why they're telling you to breathe and get grounded. So maybe listening to relaxation music, listening to water sounds, okay, as you fall asleep. taking a bath. I know I had to do this recently just because I was absorbing a lot of crazy energies recently, because I do deal with children during the day. So it is very, very high energy, and there's a lot of anxiety in the air. There's a lot of fear in the air recently, right? So how to really release that is going to be important. I feel like you're going to have to take care of yourself in the month of February. Yeah, so let's get into the breathe. Now breathe, number 29. Maybe that number, it means something to you. Maybe you're turning 29 this year. It's the date of your birthday. Okay, that's a sign for some of you. 9 plus 2, that's 11. So bringing it down to a 2, maybe number 2. You've been seeing a lot of 2s recently. So 29. Yeah, it's all about patience. Patience with you, Leos. I mean, usually Aries need this card, but apparently you guys are being tested. Patience, waiting, going slowly, wellness, meditation, trust. Did I say that? You really got to trust yourself, trust your body. Some of you, yeah, you've been hit hard health-wise, so be careful. There is some type of wellness, this health issue here. Some of you are waiting on something. So again, it really speaks of this flexibility. So patience in all things is called for right now with this card. What do you need to do when you're in a rush? Slow down, of course, meditate and trust. Breathe and repeat. Humans cannot exist without drawing breath. Now is the time to allow the life-giving element of air to replenish your body, your being, and your very essence. Stop to smell the roses, Leo. Breathe in the sunlight and release the darkness, and miracles will appear. When it comes to relationship, they're telling you to slow down. I feel like a lot of Leos want to kick things up a notch. You guys want to get to the good stuff of the relationship, or you want to meet someone quickly, and you're getting frustrated. So this is why you're being forced to be a bit more flexible with what comes towards you this month. So when it comes to relationships, it's saying don't be in too much of a hurry right now. The heart needs time to open. Take a breath. Let nature take its course. Release constriction and anxiety, for there is no need for tension. Savor the moment, and the waiting won't prove difficult. Your heart knows what the ego often resists learning. So the ego is basically that part of ourselves that wants us to do things and accomplish things and get to the next level of life, right? That's based on societal thinking, societal norms. It's restriction, it's restricting us. But in essence, we're not supposed to live in restriction and limitations. We're supposed to just go with the flow and release all these expectations that society and family and traditions have been placed upon us. Patience pays off in deep and meaningful ways. Yes, I love that, Leo. So flexible, number 19, is the energy that you are facing, right? So 19, here we go. That's 10, breaking it down to a 1. So maybe you've been seeing a lot of 1s or 10s lately. Let's go. 19, here we go. Teachability. Open-mindedness. Yes, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. So the oracle, the message of the oracle is that trees' roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane. I was wondering if we saw some roots here, but we don't. Whereas a rigid structure, like a building, would come crashing down. Consider how the tree remains supple and secure when everything around it may be in shambles. Okay, so what am I getting from this is that this energy that's coming at you might be chaotic. It might come at you like, oh my God, it's like the tower in the traditional card, in the traditional tarot. If I can find it here, because I did get it with another sign. So the tower is basically, you know, divine intervention. Things are coming at us, and maybe the chaos is just too much to bear, and I can't find it anymore. Maybe it'll come out in your reading. But it does feel like a tower moment here where you're like, oh my God, things are falling apart, or this person is making me feel like so uneasy. So this is how you need to be now, willing to learn new things. Teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded, right? Grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, but so is an open mind. Stay curious, stay open, stay aware. At this time, others will be more flexible with you too, if you allow yourself to be more open to flexibility. So you might get testy energy, I'm feeling, Leo. This is not easy energy, but from the very beginning, you got to stay grounded. You got to trust what your body's telling you. You got to be in the moment, going with the flow. To the sea makes me feel like you're going to pick up on a lot of energy and you need to take care of yourself. So let's go with the last one here, number 7 for my beautiful Leos. Being in the flow. You can't make this shit up, right? So being in the flow, returning to source. Source is God, the universe, whatever higher power that you believe in. Recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. Isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life? When events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless. This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Isn't that what I just said, Leo? Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. When it comes to relationships, you really need to go with the flow, okay? And I was getting that before, so I'm not going to repeat myself. So these cards are really tied to exactly what I've been saying from the beginning. Everything will work out. Even if it doesn't in your way, your expectations probably need to change. And yeah, I think the expectations as we grow in this thing called life, we evolve, we grow. Our expectations you have to be flexible. Your expectations need to change. Your standards need to change as well. So be flexible with what is coming towards you, but also stay grounded and confident that what your body is telling you is trustworthy. So really do trust yourself in this process, Leo. Okay, so let's get into the tarot. So what is being hidden from Leo? What you don't see? What is being hidden? Or maybe it's your blind spot. You don't want to see it. Maybe you're in denial about something. It's just something that you don't see. Intentionally or non-intentionally, okay? Subconsciously or not, or consciously. Okay. Ooh. Okay, we found one here. Okay. Some of you might be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, King of Cups. Or someone who's maybe not a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but really, knows how to be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in this sense. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios are water signs. Water signs are not really good at expressing their emotions. The King of Cups is someone who has emotions that run really deep, but can't come to the surface. It's all about what's under the surface when it comes to water signs, especially Scorpios. This can be a Scorpio. Maybe you're dealing with a Taurus, or maybe you're the Taurus cross watcher, right? Dealing with a Leo. But what's hidden here? I feel like what's hidden is this person's emotions. There's someone's emotions here, because King of Cups is all about the emotions that run deep, okay? The King of Cups is not about taking action and making moves. Emotions here that are being hidden from you when it comes to belief systems, tradition, marriage, commitment. The High Priest speaks of tradition, belief systems, value systems. It's things that have been set by our culture, our way of thinking, our society. So someone here has feelings about something, about commitment or marriage or their belief system. They're maybe not being upfront about how they feel about this. Okay, how they feel about commitment and marriage. Okay, so that's what's being hidden, guys. Let's go with the other position here. What other energies or people or places or things, take it as it resonates, that can help my Leos get to a better place? So what energies can help you, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, get to a better place? Six of Cups. Okay, Six of Cups speaks of the past, childhood memories. Can also deal with a soulmate connection. Hold on, let's get more clarification here. But let me show it to you. Maybe it's going to take you to be more lighthearted. And remember, we have that flexibility in that breathe card. So it all ties down to you being in this, maybe this childlike wonder sort of vibration. Let's see. Hold on. We're dealing here with a past life soulmate. Yeah. Again, Temperance speaks of balance. Waiting, being patient. Ah, I see. So for some of you who are in a connection, in a soulmate connection, it's telling you to wait. Or if some of you are not and you're wanting a soulmate connection, or you're wanting a connection of some sort, right? It's telling you gotta wait. You gotta be balanced, right? The breathe, the to the sea card, all of these energies are speaking of going with the flow. And this is what Temperance speaks of. You might also be dealing with a Sagittarius, but I'm asking the question here about what can help you. Maybe it's a Sagittarius that can come into your life and provide you with this connection, this deep soul connection. However, I'm really feeling for many of you, it's about balancing those cups. And a lot of you are being guided. You see that angel in the card? The angel is assistance, divine angelic assistance that is orchestrating something in the background, in behind the scenes for you. So patience is a virtue for you in the month of February. Going with the flow and resistance. You got to let go of your resistance, because the resistance, the blockage is what's making you suffer a little bit more here. So be patient. 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot in the water. We're balanced. We're trying to keep afloat here. Okay, what is the role of this person, place, or thing here that is testing your capacity to be flexible here? What are their role? What is their role? Okay, for some of you, you need to let go of something. There's something that you need to walk away from. We do have the Eight of Cups, which speaks of walking away. You see how she's walking away from those 8 cups that are not fulfilling her. Why do I feel like some of you are in a relationship that's not bringing any fulfillment here? This is why you're a little bit stressed. For some of you, you're walking away from your past. What are you walking away from? Your past. The past circumstances that created so many, so many issues and problems and drama. Look at this. You're moving into the future here with the Three of Wands. So this is not about hanging on. This person or this thing or this energy is telling you, walk away. Let's move on. You're coming into new things. You're waiting for your new ships to come in here. And this is how you will gain the success, the recognition. 6 of Wands is success, recognition from other people. Some of you are walking away from something and moving towards, again, someone who's successful, an energy that's more successful. Maybe you're walking away from a job that's shitty so that you can walk into a job that allows you to become more successful with the 6 of Wands and more recognized and appreciated. This is what I'm getting, guys. Focusing on the future here. This is what this situation is trying to get you to be more flexible, to see another avenue here. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Some of you are really grieving here. There's some type of disappointment with the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups speaks of regret, sadness, disappointment. But this is a temporary state, an emotional state. It's you choose to focus on what didn't work out. You choose to focus on the cups that spilled instead of focusing on other opportunities that lead you to success, that lead you to more recognition and support and appreciation from other people. Six of Wands is like people watching you and saying, good job, like this is great. So yeah, this is walking away from the sadness, this disappointment. What is the most likely outcome if you were to listen to this guidance for the month of February? Okay, what would be the most likely outcome from a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? If they were to listen to the guidance today. Wow. Okay, so we got the Four of Swords with the Six of Pentacles, which is very good. Four of Swords. Now, the role that this person, place, thing, energy, situation, circumstance has played here, as we can see, has helped you, is pushing you to move forward, okay? Is pushing you to move towards success, achievement, accomplishment. Okay, now, if you listen to this guidance from the very start here, what is it saying? That in the future, you might need to put your swords down. Okay, so with the Four of Swords, we see someone here who's been through some disappointment, who's been through some heartbreak, some things that happen, obviously, that cause a little bit of pain and regret. I see that here in the future. But this is you putting those swords on the wall, setting them, you know, letting the dust settle for you to surrender. The Four of Swords is all about surrendering. And from the very beginning, Leo, it's telling you to surrender, right? Going with the flow is being in the flow, in the present moment. Surrender to it. Be in it. Don't resist it. Don't go against the current. So by you doing that, Leo, you receive. You open yourself up to receive. The Six of Pentacles is about giving and receiving. What are you doing to give to yourself? You're giving yourself this opportunity to be open to whatever is meant to be. Because if you're not open, and if you go against what it is that you think is right, then you don't create that space, that energetic space to receive what is yours. Six of Pentacles, what is due, what is owed to you, okay? Now, the moon at the bottom of the deck can be the underlying message here saying to not be afraid of the unknown, of the darkness, because the moon energy is a major arcana, right? So we are dealing with a lot of lunar energy shifts, right? I always talk about the new moon and the full moon. They happen twice a month, and the last ones were eclipses. And these specific lunar shifts have not been easy because they've been in tension with other big planets, okay? Like in this case, the last one was squaring Uranus. And Uranus is the planet of forward movement, forward thinking, and innovation, and other people. So it's unexpected, and sometimes we get scared and we're like, okay, I'm in the dark here. Yeah, you might feel like you're in the dark with the moon, I have to say. And when we're in the dark, what happens? We get scared. We don't know where we're going. But I feel like in this deck, this girl, this woman, is so badass because she doesn't look like she's scared like in the other decks. She has her spirit guides who are wolves. Can you see the guidance here coming from the animals? Animals can be your spirit guides as well. In this card, it's speaking of spirit guides, animal spirits. Here, she's facing what's ahead of her without really knowing where she's going, because it is the moon. It's bringing up that subconscious, those subconscious fears. Unknown, what's unknown, right? So I think for you in the month of February, if you learn to let go and surrender and be patient with yourself too, that's when you'll figure out and you'll create space with what needs to come towards you, what is deserving. Yeah, so it's all up to you, Leo. I can't believe we're already at 30 minutes, Leo. Wow. It's all up to you. You decide if you want to stay in a place of fear and sadness and regret about what's to come, because it really is up to you. It's all in your hands, they're saying. Yeah, again, you see how meditation brings answers? They're really telling you to sit with it. We can't make this up. Look. Okay, so really meditate on what it is. Be grounded. Feel what it is your body's telling you about the situation. Let's get one more, Leo, and we're going to wrap this up. Oh, you see? As soon as you get grounded and you get quiet with yourself and you start listening to your intuition, the situation improves. You start seeing clearly. You start seeing the light. You start focusing on going with the flow. And as soon as you put yourself in the flow, you allow yourself to see more clear. Okay, sorry, the glare. And again, you're surrounded by protection, angelic assistance, animal spirits, spirit guides. Okay, so do reach out to them. Look, peaceful resolution. Everything is going to be okay, Leo. I am wishing you the best this month of February, Leo. Please reach out if you need a personal reading. And take a look at my bracelets if you want to align with this new person or new opportunity, new energy that's coming into your life. I'll see you on the next one, Leo. Please take care.